Sometimes not responding is a response.
Well, you talked about how you found out that they're trying to set up Drake in LA at one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly to them or something. It was over the Start from the Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have did with that beat.
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend.
Drake just let the world hear Jay-Z's private warning about Diddy, and it's wild. Now those old Jay-Z lyrics hit different, like he was dropping secret messages about Diddy the whole time. Suddenly, it all makes sense. But let's rewind real quick. Back in 2010, Jay-Z co-signed Drake early by appearing on Drake's debut album, Thank Me Later, on the track Light Up. That was one of Drake's first big industry co-signs, right after Lil Wayne had already signed him to Young Money. Some people even saw it as Jay passing the torch, putting Drake forward as the next generation. Over the years, Jay kept showing up on Drake's tracks, Pound Cake in 2013, Talk Up in 2018, and Love All in 2021. Their bond always looked cool, though sometimes competitive, with subliminal shots back and forth. Still, Jay usually played the mentor role, and Drake himself admitted on stage that Jay-Z inspired him.
I remember when I was about like 17 years old. I was in a parking lot. I was watching Jay-Z do a show for an event at the time that was called Rock the Caravana. It was like the first time Jay-Z had ever really like come to the city and shown us love. And I was with one of my friends from school, and I was in the parking lot. For me, that was really a moment that unlocked something in my mind. It made me realize that all this is possible, you know? So I want to thank him.
That mentor-student energy never really left. Jay was the general, Drake the fast learner. But word is, Jay did more than just inspire Drake. He guided him from the start. Jay taught him how to move in the industry, who to avoid, and how to play it safe. Some fans now believe Jay was dropping coded messages in his lyrics, warning Drake about the dangers of the business and the people inside it. One fan explained it like this. When Drake first came out and Jay was on his track, Jay basically said, "Drake, here's how they're gonna come at you." Those light up lyrics hit different now. Jay's bars about favors with strings attached, traitors in disguise, and the Barzini meeting sound less like rap and more like a mentor's warning. Expect fake friendships, shady favors, and setups as you rise. Now fans are connecting the dots, saying Jay may have been warning Drake about a powerful mogul, like Diddy. Maybe, just maybe, Drake actually listened. Think back to 2014, when Drake and Diddy's beef went public. It started over the 0 to 100 beat, produced by Boy Wonder and Frank Dukes. Diddy swore that beat was his, but Drake didn't wait. He dropped the track, and it blew up the charts. Diddy wasn't happy. On December 8, 2014, at DJ Khaled's birthday bash in Miami, things got heated. Sources say Diddy confronted Drake, checked him over the beat, and when Drake talked slick, Diddy slapped him across the face. Allegedly, he told Drake, "You'll never disrespect me again."
There's no footage of this. Based on people that I've spoken to close to the situation, Diddy really did punch Drake in the face.
Oh, I got that call 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I was laying in my bed and my phone kept ringing. I'm like, why my phone keep ringing at 4 o'clock in the morning? So I go to look at my phone and it's my dude. Like, My dude, he ain't no just random guy in the club. This is somebody that everybody knows. Right. He's like, boy, you wouldn't just believe what happened. I'm like, what? Diddy just slapped Drake.
Puffy for so long and having dealings with him. What was the first thing you thought when you heard the story about him allegedly punching Drake?
He said, "F it." Drake, I actually thought Drake must have said something wrong to him or something, or did something, or tried to play him, or something must have happened. I actually really didn't, I kind of just laughed.
But this wasn't just about music. This was about power, ego, control, and industry politics. Even 50 Cent spoke out about it.
Puff can't hear a hit? That's kind of crazy.
He still hear things from back then, that time.
Oh, got you now.
Right.
Okay. Got you.
You can't buy the record. You play it for him right now, and it's hot. You can't buy it. This is why he's fighting Drake. When you hit Drake, because he used the beat that he didn't actually use.
0 to 100.
Right, you see what I'm saying? So if he heard it, and then he heard Drake use it, but it wasn't a hit yet until Drake put the lines on it. And he's upset about that because he can't hear it, but he felt
And then it got darker. Rumors spread in LA that Diddy put out a little bounty on Drake, a reward for anyone who caught him slipping. Suddenly, things felt dangerous around the city.
Sometimes not responding is a response.
Well, you talked about how you found out that they're trying to set up Drake in LA at one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly to them or something. I think it was over the Start from the Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have did with that beat.
But folks say Drake already saw this coming.
But people say Drake already knew trouble was coming. Jay had warned him to move smart in the industry. So Drake linked up with The Game, the Compton Bulldog himself. Diddy might have had industry clout, but Game had street reach. And when things get real, reach beats clout. That move might have saved Drake's life. Game later admitted that people hit him up, asking him to take Drake out. But instead of lining him up, Game protected
Diddy
him.
directly, but LA get tricky. So, when there are beefs and they are here, no matter who it is, like there's certain people that are gonna get called, and I'm one of those people. So, I had privy, Drake to a little information. Like I said, I don't know where it came from, but I always, it's like my brother. So I hit him. I told him like, yo, this is what it is, but I got you. We over here, and I'm pretty heavy, so we straight.
But let's be real. Nothing in the streets comes free. Protection always has a price. So how did Drake repay him? By giving Game what only a rap titan could? A whole record. Not just any record, but 100. And they shot the video in Compton, Game's backyard. That wasn't just a collab for fun, that was business. Drake was paying for protection, locking in an alliance. The record was the payment. The video was a message. I got people now. But here's where it got crazy. During that same video shoot, Drake got spooked. Wack 100, who was there, said Drake saw some unfamiliar faces. Thinking it was a setup, Drake panicked and ran. Wack had to send someone to calm him down and explain, relax, they're with us. They're here to protect you.
Here to protect you.
Drake and Game do a song.
What about it?
And Drake comes to Compton to shoot the video.
100. He shot it on Brazil and Wimbledon.
What all happened during that video? What was that?
He pulled up, Drake gave us love, Stunner cleared it for me, didn't charge me, Drake didn't charge for the verse. Drake actually brought his film crew to film it for us. That's what he wanted to do. We was on the famous Brazil and Wimbledon shooting it, in the canal. We had to move blocks. And when we move blocks, we send the little homies to do what they need to do. Drake kind of seen some activity and shit. He did what a motherfucker you supposed to do. He got out of there. So we sent somebody to get him. Bro, it's cool, that ain't for you, that's for us. Cause we seen shit going on, but we moving blocks. We're not just gonna hit the block without the block being right. So we had to make sure the homies, went and cleared the block.
By May 2015, the smoke seemed to clear. Rumors said Diddy and Drake patched things up, with French Montana helping broker peace. Diddy even went on The Breakfast Club calling Drake a friend. But most people didn't buy it. It looked like PR cleanup, not real friendship.
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend.
That was a total rumor.
Behind the scenes, the energy stayed sour. Insiders claim the beef wasn't just about a beat, but also about Cassie. Cassie later accused Diddy of being controlling, and back in 2013, rumors said Drake tried to bring Cassie to OVO. Even if that was just talk, in Diddy's world, perception is everything, and that alone could flip a switch. Comedian Lil Duval even tweeted back then, "I heard Diddy swung on Drake for saying hello to Cassie." People laughed then, but now it feels real. Meanwhile, Drake did what he does best. Spoke in code through music. On 4 p.m. in Calabasas, he fired shots at self-promoters, called out OGs trying to press him, and even mocked Diddy's classic, "Take That, Take That." Back then, people shrugged it off. Today, those lines sound like hidden messages, shots at Diddy, masked in clever bars. Now the chatter's louder. Some fans even say Jay was deep in Diddy's twisted games. His name keeps getting dragged into lawsuits and rumors. Singer Jaguar Wright once said Jay and Diddy are the same sandwich, just different slices.
He brought you on to speak on Diddy, and it seemed that as if your focus turned to Jay-Z, his wife.
That's always been my focus.
Yes. What?
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly.
And fans are starting to believe it. One person wrote, "They call her crazy because she's telling the truth. Love me some Jag." But this isn't just about Drake. It's also about what Jay-Z knew and how long he might have been covering for Diddy. Were Jay's subliminal lyrics the real receipts all along? And how much did Jay really know? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're all about raw truths and unfiltered shockers, don't miss what's coming next. Stay locked in.